Yeah, what's good, guys? We're actually pretty well into this UFC card by now. Almost to the main card now. The main card of Shakur Teo just started. I'll turn my face cam on in just a minute. We're not going to have any fight audio. Last time I had fight audio, the stream got taken down, so we're not going to do that this time. Let's see, UFC 325 right here, and I'll find myself a stream for the Teo Shakur fight. Oh, Jacob Bank versus William Skull. I forgot about that. I wonder how William Skull is running around today. I've kind of wanted to go back and rewatch that William Skull Canelo fight, just off the curiosity of like, could I possibly score it for Skull? Just morbid curiosity. Is there some way? Okay, I see. No, 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 no. What the hell, bro? All right, on the UFC fight right now, we got Junior Tafa versus who is it? UFC 225. Sal Kill's fighting a Jamie Malarkey. That's a replacement fighter. He was going to fight Zhu Rong before. Billy Ilakana. Never heard of him before. It's light heavyweight. They tend to put Junior Tafa in against other sort of swing and bang guys. So we'll see. Alakana's a favorite apparently against Tafa, but yeah, Tafa has Tafa been in a losing streak? 6-4. He lost to Tuco Tuckhouse. That's right. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised Junior Tafa's even still in the UFC. To be perfectly honest with you, kind of surprised Junior Tafa's even still in the UFC. Here we go. Iba versus Miller. Finally got a stream going. Let's see. Moment, you guys. Ooh, nice shot by Alacana. Right at the end of the round there. Still trying to get a stream on this Miller-Iba fight. My apologies, guys. There we go. Okay, good. So we got Miller versus Iowa finally. Never mind. Stream froze immediately. 1 second. Let me see here. Nice. No, this stream is very choppy. think I've ever had this much trouble finding a stream for a fight. Props to Turkey. This is nuts. That's right. My goodness, man. There we nope. Never mind. So I have no clue who won round one, but let's look down here. You can find out from chat. Let's see, we're in Chrome for this one. Paramount. I actually don't have both fights set up here yet. Joe Miller just got his hair knocked off, but I don't necessarily know if that means he lost the round. Don't know. He could have won that round. He just got popped with some shots. It's a heavyweight fight. He's going to have to protect the top of his head, though. I think he just took his hair off at this point. What the hell? Hold on. The volume just doesn't want to work. And they say Iba's got both rounds. I believe that. Iba's lost both rounds and his hair, so I guess Iba's up 2-0. pretty interested in this fight at this point. Okay, keep that quiet. So Elikana choked out Junior Tapa. My apologies. I was trying to find a stream for this Shakur Teofimo fight. I'm going back to it. And it looks like just a pretty standard. Was it a knockdown? Oh, no, it was just a takedown. He just grappled him, got behind him, and it is hilarious. Every single, there was a big shot though before it, but it wasn't what led to the takedown. But the crowd is still talking. You can hear the crowd talking. You can hear the people in the crowd talking about the fact that his toupee fell off. Like, because there's still this rumble in the crowd that's clearly people speaking. People are literally still just talking about the fact that Big Baby Miller's toupee fell off. Everyone in the crowd is just still discussing it. It's embarrassing though, but I mean, I have problems with my own hair, so I can't judge too much. I don't have the most hair on my head. Monty McQueen, I said it was a 50-50, but for the record, I've got Shakur. I've got Shakur winning. I couldn't venture a guess on by how many rounds because I think a lot of this fight depends on how Teo starts the fight. If Teofimo comes out and, puts some heat on Shakur and makes Shakur, fight off the back foot. 1 second. Let me mute this. I'm trying to think. If he forces Shakur to work off the back foot, if the start of the fight is slow, then I think Shakur can just control it. To be honest with you, I think there's a good possibility that Shakur just isn't going to let Teofimo implement his offense. He's a really, really great neutralizer, and it could be a matter of just Teofimo having a few good moments, but not enough to collect rounds. I think Stevenson can very easily bank rounds in this fight. So I've definitely got Shakur by at least a round, but at least 7-5. But I wouldn't be surprised to see anything from 7-5 to 10-2. I think Teofimo can win a few rounds if he has an off night. Even he's that talented, and that's really saying something against somebody like Shakur. But I really believe in Shakur's ability as a defensive operator, and the fact that I think Teofimo has to establish the forward game out of his counterpunching, and I think Shakur can just counterpunch all night long. So I think that Shakur has basically a style advantage. So right now, it's probably 3-0. Let's see here. Let's go down and see how people are scoring this, because, again, my focus is divided. Probably so many comments about Miller. Hopefully nothing racist. Wife said this is the third time she's ever seen me laugh this hard. Okay, so they say he won that last round, and I saw him doing some good body work, so we'll say it's 2-1 Ibo right now. Miller's got a chance back into this fight. Let's see. Let's see if Miller can get back into this fight after getting his hair punched off, which I can't believe I just said is a real sentence. Izzy versus Ruffy is a pretty good fight here on this UFC card as well. Pretty good fight on this UFC card. Let's see, where's the fight? Here it is. People in the crowd are still talking about it, his hair. You can literally hear them still talking about it. Dude, Madison Square Garden is crazy too. At Madison Square Garden is nuts. Like getting your hair knocked off at Madison Square Garden is another level of insanity. That really is crazy. What happened in the William Skull fight? Also, I totally forgot about that. What happened in the William Skull fight? Oh, I see you got stopped. I didn't watch that fight. And yeah, it says the Ring magazine. Jacob Bank catches up to non-combative William Skull. I believe it. There's precedent for that. Slow-handed heavyweights here. Another tough round to score. I got one guy saying 3-1, one guy saying 2-2 in this comment section, so I'm not sure who to think, who to listen to. Risky click right there. Let's see what this guy said. Yeah, I don't know. I'd bet they probably banked that round for Miller if it was close. They're both moving slow. Gave that last round to eBay as well. Miller doesn't look that bad right now to me. I might have given him that last round. And I'll have my face cam on in just a minute. Yeah, they're saying the total punches thrown right now is 151 to 196. And the reason that sounds crazy is just there's been a lot of body combinations, especially by Iba going into the body and landing combinations. A lot of clinch work like what we're seeing right now. But I don't necessarily think that Miller's losing this round either. He's been the one moving forward. I think Iba's really tired out. He had a good start, but that was a nice shot by Miller there as well. He really wouldn't look bad with a shaved head either. Oh, I see Turkey. Does Turkey like... No, I'm like, he didn't shave. Again, it's another close round. I'm having trouble scoring, but I think I'm going to give it to Miller again. Let's see what the people think. Yeah, I think it's another Miller round. I think it's 3-2 Miller, to be honest right now, because I gave him the last round too. It's close, though. I'd imagine some of the judges might not have that score. But I have it 3-2 Miller. He's moving forward more. He's down his hair, though. He's up around. People are still talking. Like this, you can hear like a little rush of people talking. I'm from New York. Like I know that people will be talking about that. There are some people who are just gonna go on about that for the whole fight to their buddy. Like, just not shut up about it for the whole fight. I saw it and I was like, huh, never seen that before. I don't know. I was a baseball fan before I watched any other sports. I'm kind of used to crazy shit happening. That's kind of like the appeal of baseball, is that like random shit happens in every game. Like, ooh, nice shots from Miller. So it kind of trained me for moments in sports where crazy things happen you've never seen before. It's just embarrassing. I feel more bad for the guy. Yeah, Miller there. Take some of it out on him. There we go. Nice shots from Miller on Iba. Nah, another nice shot. Nice uppercut back from Iba, but not enough. Man, his hair really does look not. It really does look bad. It doesn't look good. I'm not trying to harp on it, but when they zoom in on it, you realize he still has a lot of hair like left there on his head, unfortunately. That's already the case. They just said like the longer the fight goes, the more of an advantage Miller has. Yeah, Iba doesn't look. He looks very slow. He looks fatigued and slow. And it's not that they don't both look slow, but you can tell that Miller has more late round conditioning. He's definitely better conditioned. They're both big guys. You're not going to say, oh, Miller's got great conditioning. I'm just saying he's more used to going deep rounds, I think, than Iba is, and it shows. There we go, working more combos. He won that round without that, though. He won the round without that, though. Iba's very tired. And what is up in the UFC? Looks like the main card hasn't properly started yet. They're trying to get Iba back up, but he's breathing through his mouth. He's already tired. That's not good in round 7, breathing through his mouth. And it might not be the first break where he has been breathing through his mouth. He does not look great. Yeah. Yeah, he's for sure winning this round. Let me put my face cam on finally. Yo. There I am. Right, I got a 4-2 Miller. I'll take out the minus here because that's mean. 4-2 Miller. There we go. They have Iba winning this fight right now, and I disagree with that. I don't know what Iba's winning this fight based on. He's winning this round right now, though. Did some good work right there. He definitely won that last round. I think he won the round before that. A better BF spotting in the crowd there in the second row. I see Connor Bin in the second row as well. So many ads on this UFC fight, man. So many ads on this UFC fight. Turn my gain up a little bit. Is that good? Let me see how loud I am. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no, I'm not too quiet. We're good. Yeah, this is the first ever time Iba's been in a 7th round. It shows. I disagree with that judge on the screen that says, see, look at the power to the body landed, man. I like the body work Miller's doing. Watched a couple fights last night where guys didn't throw enough to the body. Ooh, that was very deceptive there by Iba, looking over at the ref and then landed a nice little 2-piece. Golovkin also in the front row. Let me tell people we're live once again. Over on my main account. I can't tell people I'm live on this account. It's very frustrating. What's Yeah, why did Iba take a knee? I'm sorry, I'm not watching the fight right now. I'm trying to tell people we're live. The round ends. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I may just stop scoring the fight. Because if Iba won that round, but I don't know what he possibly would have done to win that round. But this has turned into a very slow fight. It's one of those fights where it's like, I don't know if it really should have been 10 rounds. I don't know if this fight really should have been 10. We could have done 8. Oh, they're doing a Fabio Wardley interview. Lots of fighters here tonight. But man, it's MSG. It's always cool when there's a boxing match at MSG. It's been a while, I feel like. I mean, in the actual proper MSG. And everybody agrees that Miller won that round. So, I mean, I've been giving more credit to Miller than most people have. I've got Miller up 5-2. I don't think the real card reflects that. It seems like most people think he's down 4-3. So I've got him with 2 extra rounds. But I've given him like every round since the 3rd, I think. I guess I'm just giving him more credit for that work to the body he's doing. But he is doing the better work to the body. I genuinely think he's winning the fight right now. Let me do a poll in chat. There. More work from Miller. He's just throwing more to the body, man. Just going to the body. This fight has gotten very slow. I'm going to look. What's going on in the UFC? Nothing. This UFC card is still not started. I think they're like, there's a really boring, bad boxing match going on right now. Let's watch some people. Let's let some people watch that fight. Let's let some people watch Miller versus Iba and get them hyped up for UFC 325 as Iba hunches over yet again. Very slow moving heavyweight action here. It's like a big swing by Iba. Don't know how much it actually did. And dude, Miller is just loading up for no, like, all this volume from Miller. Little uppercut. Random racial discussions in the comment section. We're going to go up to the... I wasn't even reading that. I mean, how is... I think I you know what? I'm going to be a little bit of a rebel here. I'm probably going to give this round to Iba because Miller's just been doing all this random volume crap. But Iba's so tired. Iba just doesn't have it anymore. You can try to give this round to Iba. Because honestly, I don't know if Iba's going to find another round in this fight either. He's just swinging those 1-2s. I'm going to give that round to Iba. We'll have it be 5-3 Miller. But that's generous, truth be told. There wasn't much really happening in that round. It's a hard round to score. It's not a good round. And we've got a real fight going on in the UFC. It's probably going to be worth a lot more entertainment than this boxing match right now, to be truthful. Yeah, he's telling him Iba's got to knock him out, but I mean, he does. That's just the truth. Yeah, got to be his first fight in the garden for Iba. Whoa. It's also amazing. One sec, let me turn my camera back on. My fault. It's also amazing how full this crowd is for a boxing event. It's not very common for a crowd to be this full for a fight. So shout out to my own city of New York for actually showing up to a fight. But I mean, when they make the tickets that expensive, you might as well show up early. You might as well show up early when they make the tickets that brutally expensive. Let me be straight. Yeah, that's another nice shot by eBay. It really might get harder and harder to score this fight for Miller. It really might. Yes, sir. Yeah, I think he won that last round as well. Yeah, it's not been a great fight, man. What's going on in this UFC fight? Because this has just been like a slog, dude. To be real with you. This has not been fantastic. Yeah, that's true. Iba isn't really even that live of an opponent. He hasn't had any energy really since round 3, and this is still a close fight. They're leaning. Look at Better BF's face watching this. They're just leaning on each other and hugging at every opportunity. I mean, as a fighter, you kind of got to understand it because you're not carrying around that much weight as well if you're a lighter fighter. They're trying to trade now, but it's just so heavy-handed, and it's another hard round to score. It'll be interesting how they score it. I've got Miller way up, though. I'm just giving Miller a little more credit for the body shots. He's doing better combos to the body, better looking combos to the body. Big swing and miss. I don't even know if that was on purpose. His head just happens not to be there when Miller threw that big winging hook. The story of the fight is Miller's hair. I mean, like, it's one of the weirder heavyweight fights I've ever seen, but it really was a boring fight. Again, it's just more pumping work to the body that I'm not seeing anything back from Iba that's that good. There's a nice shot. I mean, hey, that's a straight shot there. That looked like kind of the best work of the round. I'm just going to say 6-4 Iba because I think Iba won at least one of the last 2 rounds. So we'll say it's 6-4 Miller. Actually, sorry. I'll give one of those rounds to Iba. Maybe not that one. Maybe I give round 9. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'll say 6-4 Miller. I think that's how they'll score it. But yeah, I don't really know that he's at the top level anymore. He didn't really have 10 rounds in him either. It's just that Iba really significantly gassed out even by the middle of the fight. And the only thing people are going to really remember about that fight is maybe Miller's hair. Let's see who they gave it to. Let's see what's going on in the UFC. So many ads. Every time I turn back to the UFC, it's an ad. All right, this fight is over. Saul killed one. Not surprising. Round one. It looks like a round one choke for Saul killed. Yeah. How did he? Just slams him to the ground, basically by his head. He's immediately trying to go for the neck. Gets on top. Controls him by the shoulders, and then he loses that arm. Locks in the choke. And it's over. Choke for Quinton Salkill. Bit of a neck crank, too. But he eventually got him to tap. Not the best effort there by Malarkey. But just one of those fights where the much better fighter just goes for the finish and gets it. Really. Let's see who won this boxing match. This very slow heavyweight fight. Got to vote for Shakur in the chat, hell yeah. Let me tell people we're live. Split decision. Very interesting. Interesting. Okay, same score I had, but for eBay. That's close to what I had, 97-93 Miller. I could have called it that. Gave him a lot of credit for the body shots. To have that score. Another 97-93. And it's Jarrell Miller by split decision. 97-93 on 2 cards. Yeah, close fight by a hair. That's very funny. Yeah, that was not a pretty win. I don't know how many people are going to be clamoring for Big Baby Miller again. Oh, he said it's happened twice. That's interesting. He said it's happened 2 times now. Yeah, that is the number one thing people are going to remember about the fight. It's embarrassing. But I just got to make light of it. I've never seen that happen before. But it's a win for Miller. Yeah, that's funny. He's saying he put some weird stuff in his hair, and it's been really cold out. And he's been trying to put stuff in his hair to make it not stick like that. And who knows? I mean, he obviously has a hairpiece on, but he's obviously saying that he's had trouble with his hair from before. And it was obviously an uppercut that did it. He just ripped it off. That's great. I see. He took it off voluntarily and just went around with it. Threw it out of the ring. That's crazy. And Sal killed with the rear naked choke as well in the UFC fight. Really fun stuff there. What is the next fight here in this UFC card? Ooh, Tuivasa versus Teixeira. I have been looking forward to this one. I am definitely more excited for this than Shushu Carrington versus Carlos Castro. Although Keyshawn Davis versus Jermaine Ortiz, I am also very much looking forward to. Man, we got a lot of great fights coming up still. I am pumped. I am pumped. Okay. Oh, we're back. I lean far enough back in my chair, I disappear. Yeah, Castro is probably just going to try to overwhelm Carrington. That is a good guess. I am going to switch to scoring, I believe, this Teixeira fight, though. I'm not going to score this Carrington fight. I'll definitely score Davis Ortiz, don't worry. But I can't count on myself to score 12 rounds this fight when this other UFC fight is on. That I am definitely much more invested in. See, let's do currently scoring UFC 825. It's a Sarah V. Who is it? Teixeira versus Tuivasa. Oh, it's Tuivasa versus Teixeira. But oops. Tuivasa v Sex. Is that how you spell Teixeira? T-Ikes-E-Ira. Okay. Wait. T-Ikes-E. Ira. There we go. Very cool. We'll do Tuivasa versus Teixeira instead. There really are a lot of ads on this freaking UFC card, man. Let's see what's up with that. Tuivasa and Teixeira. Tuivasa is on a long losing streak. It's 5 losses in a row. Cyril Gahn knocked out by Pavlovich in 2022. So he hasn't won since 2022, since February 2022. But he went 1-2 that year. Got knocked out by Gahn and Pavlovich. Got choked out by Volkov, choked out by Tybura in 2024, and then split decision loss to Rosenstruck, who isn't even in the UFC anymore, at UFC 305. Lost him by split decision, as I said. So, yeah, it's not been great from Tuivasa. And Teixeira is 8-1. That's right. He got KO'd by Derek Lewis in the first round in that insane upset. That was the first loss of his career. So I would expect that Teixeira should win this fight. Tuivasa's on a very long losing streak. Has had his chin cracked. Is clearly vulnerable to getting rocked, and lost to an over-the-hill Rosenstruck. I'm kind of shocked that he's still in the promotion. You could accuse the UFC of a little selective matchmaking here. Or you're just not used to seeing that in the UFC, where, like, I don't know. It's like they want Teixeira to get a win, so they put him up against this guy when, I don't know. I mean, Tuivasa's not bad, but clearly there's something wrong with his chin, and Teixeira likes to knock people out, so it's kind of obvious what is supposed to happen in this fight. Which, I thought MMA was supposed to not be like boxing, with the, purposeful matchmaking, shall we say. Tuivasa walking to the ring now. It's been a fun inclusion to the heavyweight division. Hopefully it's not the last time. Hopefully it's not the last time we see Tai Tuivasa in the UFC, although it very well could be if he loses this fight. Although I don't know if the Tyson Teixeira is that bad of a loss, and I guess they're going to just play a commercial through the fighter intros. That is atrocious. Apparently we need a DraftKings ad right now. Apparently we need a DraftKings ad. The world just wouldn't be the same if we don't have a DraftKings ad before this fight. Ridiculous, man. Truly, truly ridiculous. Yeah, see, Tuivasa being ranked 12th is some ridiculous stuff. That can't be right. That can't be right. He's on a 5-fight losing streak. He just lost to Rosenstruck. He cannot be ranked 12. That is some UFC book cookery right there. That is some crookery. That is ridiculous. How in the world? How on the earth? How on the planet the earth is that possible, man? Hey, we get intros. We get intros at least. The crowd's louder for Tuivasa. I love it. I mean, bro, he's got real power. He's got real power. He's got a fan base for a reason. He's got real power. I forget this fight's in Australia. Oh, he's got the crowd because he's Polynesian. That's right. We're in Australia. That's why he's got the crowd. I didn't realize that immediately. That is right. Not so many celebrities in the crowd in Australia. Ooh. He pressured him a little bit in a nice takedown by Teixeira. And they boo. But hey, you know what? He did the right thing. He did the right thing there. He's on his back. He's got his back. He's trying to get up. Tuivasa, but Teixeira's having a great start. Just pushing him down. Crowd's booing, but he's doing the right thing. He's doing a great job controlling right now. No, he's doing a great job controlling right now. Yeah. There we go. He's up now, but he's getting controlled. He does not have the grappling Teixeira does. Teixeira can grapple this guy for 3 rounds. This is a mismatch, man. Tuivasa's got to land a big shot to win this fight, unfortunately. You know, Tuivasa doesn't get the finish. Teixeira up into full mount. Tuivasa trying to escape, trying to crawl out. Teixeira trying to land elbows. Now he's landing big hooks. Trying to flatten out Teixeira now. Trying to flatten out Tuivasa. Teixeira trying to flatten out Tuivasa. And Teixeira's just controlling this. This is easy. Shushu Carrington with the Yankees. What is it? What would that be called? Vest? Robe. I guess it would be a robe. Doesn't look like a usual boxing robe, but it's a Yankees robe. It's cool. Hometown fighter at MSG. Teixeira still controlling on top here. I don't know about that. I thought it was on the chin. I don't know if it was behind the head. I thought it was on the chin. Tuivasa's up and coming after him. Crowd's getting on his feet. Nice clinch from Tuivasa. Lands one punch and the crowd explodes, but it's the first thing Tuivasa's done the whole fight. He hasn't done much. He hasn't done much. It's definitely a round for Teixeira. Tuivasa didn't do much from the clinch there. I'm just gonna call him Tex. I can't spell Teixeira this many times reliably over and over again. What do you think? You know, I just spelled it right there. Teix e Ira. Can I remember that? Teix. Excuse me for being a dumb American. E Ira. Is that right? It's the same way I spelled it before, so it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Teixeira 1-0. 3-round fight. I can't with this Landman ad, bro. I do not watch Landman. I'm from New York. No one in New York watches Landman, bruh. Yankee Trunks from Carrington as well. Tuivasa Teixeira. Round 2. Teixeira's just got to take the fight back to the ground and win 3-0. I don't know. They said it was one of these fighters' first round of their... Sorry, had never been in the second round. That's Teixeira. So this is the first time Teixeira's ever been in the second round of a fight. In my opinion, that's another reason he should grapple. I didn't see anything really big landing there. Ooh, big missed spinning back fist from Teixeira. Body kick from Teixeira. Teixeira's winning this round too. Ooh. Ooh, nice shot to the legs. Good leg kicks from Tuivasa. Ooh, nice shot to the head from Tuivasa. This has been an okay round from Tuivasa. Ooh. Ooh. He's just comboing off on him, Teixeira. Teixeira just comboed off on him, but then decided to go for a takedown. He landed like 5 punches and then saw that he had Tuivasa rocked and went for a takedown instead of continuing to punch. Why did he go to the takedown? I mean, they're saying it like it's a good thing on the broadcast, but Tuivasa's got his entire upper body. Yeah, see? And Tuivasa transitions onto the top. And now he's hitting him to the body. Oh, but he drags him back down. Teixeira, that's great grappling from Teixeira. Right back into top. Easy as can be. Forearms to the forehead. On Teixeira from Tuivasa. Tuivasa's corner is... Oh, big 12-6 elbow. That hurts. But not high volume from Teixeira. It's got to already be the most tired Teixeira's ever been in a fight. He's 5 minutes into a fight. He's never been this deep into a fight before, Teixeira. It is uncharted territory. That's just completely uncharted territory for Teixeira. Just completely sprawled out on his back. Oh, come on. What is this? What is this? Where's this? I'm not huge on this position. I don't like this position that much. I mean, like it or not, that's a Teixeira round. Like it or not, that's another Teixeira round. Unfortunately. I don't know if I like it. Because Tuivasa did some good stuff on the feet there. But nah, that's a Teixeira round. Tuivasa's got to get a KO, but I didn't expect this to go into the third round. I think a lot of people's parlays got busted up by this even going into round 2. I mentioned round 3. Well, to poll you guys, who you think is going to win tonight, Teofimo or Shakur? I wish I could do a separate poll for Keyshawn and Ortiz, but I only do one poll at a time, and I'd rather keep this one up for the whole stream. Got round 3 coming up now. Nice body kick. No. There was no damage there. Teixeira just stumbled away. Nice lead knee to stop Tuivasa's advance. Teixeira is tired, but he's frustrated, though. He is. Clinching is not a smart decision because Teixeira can land a takedown. Teixeira wants to get a takedown. Teixeira clearly is tired, though. He didn't expect to be fighting 15 minutes tonight. He's got to be careful. He's got to get this fight to the ground. It's true, because Tuivasa's got the power, but does he really, like, this late in the fight? Nice punch out of the clinch. He goes for the takedown, doesn't get it. Big shots from Tuivasa. Gets his chin rocked. He stumbles. Teixeira. I don't know if this is quite a 10-8. Nice counterpunch from Teixeira, but he gets stumbled back. He's trying to box him. Nice combo. Nice 1-2. Well damaged by Teixeira. Big rocking shot from Tuivasa. Big 1-2 from Tuivasa. Another big shot from Tuivasa. Teixeira reaches for the takedown but can't get it. It's not a 10-8 round yet. Teixeira's breathing deep. Teixeira's breathing deep. They're saying they don't know why Tuivasa's clinching, but he's tired too. Yeah, they're both tired. That's why he's clinching. Teixeira is winning the fight. Teixeira's had 2 rounds. Yep. Yep. Ty'll come back again. He'll give it one last try. He's got 2 minutes. These guys are tired, man. These guys are tired. Oh, big uppercut by Tuivasa. Teixeira, big kick to the body. Tuivasa coming forward. They are both exhausted. Back to the cage. They're both too tired. They're just so tired, man. They're just so tired, bro. Another big elbow. Big clinch shots. Body work from Tuivasa. Tuivasa's winning this round. Make no mistake. Yeah, Teixeira's just got to see it out. Nice shots. He gets rocked. He sprawled, but Teixeira sprawled after big shots, but you can't call it a knockdown. And now he's resting. How do you call this? They're both cheering. I don't know why they're cheering. I mean, Tuivasa's on top, and he's winning the round, but that's not going to be enough to win the fight. He won't win the fight if he wins this round. He has to get a knockout. You have to let him up and knock him out. Yeah, you have to do something to get a knockout. There. What's he going to make him do? Tap to strikes? He can't go anymore. He threw 3 punches and it's just like, I can't go. Here, they're getting up, sort of. He's going to just start winging shots. He's trying to crawl on top of him. He's trying. Oh, he fell down. They're just too tired. That was wild. They were too tired. Those guys didn't train for 15 minutes. Those guys didn't train for 15 minutes. That was kind of sad there at the end, I can't lie. That was kind of sad there at the end, I can't lie. That was the second fight we've watched in a row where the two guys were just tired. Meanwhile, Castro and Carrington, Castro's chasing Carrington across the ring and swinging big shots at him. Haven't been watching this fight, but not sure what's going on. I had that fight 2-1, Tyson Teixeira. I don't think that was any kind of a 10-6, 10-8 anything, to be real with you. My score, I had Teixeira 2-1, so Teixeira 29-28. And let's see if that comes through into reality. It'll be very interesting to see how they score that. I mean, if anybody puts a 10-8 for Tuivasa, some home cooking, it'll be interesting to see. I can't really imagine it, but who knows? Who knows? Seen crazier things. Seen crazier things and less crazy things. Let's see. Unanimous. Okay, 29-28. It is Teixeira. And it's another loss for Tuivasa, and we'll see if he has a future in the UFC. He was still ranked 12th, which is kind of crazy. I don't know if he's really... I don't know if 12th is really what he should be ranked. But hey. But hey. Let's see what the fans have this Shushu Castro fight scored. Where's my... Oh. Yeah, he said the sheriff says he's really tired. Not surprising. Let's look at these new comments here. 2-2 Castro, 3-1 Carrington. Yeah, but I mean, Castro was running after him in the one part of the fight that I watched. So we'll see. Ooh. Pops his head back there. Castro lands another big shot onto Carrington. Apparently second big shot of the fight. Yeah, make this look a little better. Sorry, guys. One sec. Let me see. Castro definitely won that last round, according to everyone. Good to know. So many comments on this fight already. The 12-rounder. Oh, it's for a vacant WBC featherweight title. I see. Bruce Carrington can't be 20 fights into his career. He's fighting for a title. That's wild. What's next in the UFC? Fiziev versus Ruffy. That's a good fight, man. Let's see what's up with Rafael Fiziev. Rafael Fiziev. He beat Bahamondes at Hill versus Roundtree Jr. Lost to Gaethje, lost to Gamrot, lost to Gaethje twice. So, only real high-level losses for Fiziev. against Ruffy, who lost to Benoit Saint Denis by face crank. Spinning wheel kick to King Green. So heads and tails for Ruffy, but I don't think he. Oh, I was gonna say I don't think he fights that much, but he did fight. Both those fights were last year. Also beat Jamie Malarkey, who just also lost on this card. So I feel like the level's a little bit higher for Fizzy. It's going to be an interesting matchup. They can both knock dudes out. They definitely both have power in their hands, so it's going to be a very interesting fight to see who wins as long as it stays standing. Because it's two guys who can knock each other out. That should be a good one. Is this a Holloway fight? Who's Holloway fighting? Oh, shit. Holloway versus Do Bronx? Is that what they're announcing right now? Are you serious? Holloway versus Oliveira? Let's go. Has that been announced yet? That's nuts, man. Going to be another KO for Max, I think. That's going to be another KO for Max, but that's a great fight, man. That is an awesome fight. Ooh, it's for the BMF, too. Holloway versus Oliveira for the BMF. Listen to me. Of course, it's a T-Mobile Arena. It's always a T-Mobile Arena. Every single UFC fight has to be a T-Mobile Arena. And I can't judge this Carrington Castro fight, but I'm definitely watching. I got Spike Lee in the front row as well. Spike Lee, Eddie Hearn, and let's see who's in the front row there. It's Spike Lee, Eddie Hearn, and Turkey. And who is that next to Turkey? I can't tell. But we've got him. Billy and Better Biev are both there. And Billy, Better Biev, and Connor Bin are all clearly visible. And Golovkin is over there to the right of Turkey. Holloway Oliveira 2 on March 7th. And Barallo versus DeRitter. Rob Font also on the card. And we got Fizzy versus Huffy now. Huffy? No, I've heard it. But it's like Mauricio Huffy. I can't really pronounce it. It's a Portuguese name. And I'm an American, and I'm very bad at pronouncing Portuguese names, unfortunately. Yeah, when Castro gets inside, it's trouble. But when Carrington keeps him at distance, it's his fight. As long as Carrington can keep him at distance, he's good. Whoopsie. Sorry, guys. It is really crazy that his hairpiece got flipped off. It's wild. And he still won, too. There we go, guys. Sorry. All right, I'm going to score Fizzy versus Ruffy as well here. If it is pronounced Ruffy. If it's not, I apologize. Yeah, it sounds like Carrington's going to the bag of tricks to start to fool Castro a little bit. But again, when Castro can get inside, he's good. But Carrington needs to just shift off the center line and give him angles, and I think we'll be okay. Fizz I have. Yeah, I got it. Connor Ben and Rolly Romero apparently getting into a little dust up. I think we all know what that's about. It is Hoofy. Okay. Fizzy much shorter. 5'8" against 5'11", so Hoofy with a big advantage, but Fizzy probably with a grappling advantage. Yeah, these two dudes can punch, man. These two dudes can knock each other out for sure. No, 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 no. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Vassie is damaging Ruffy to the legs, Huffy to the legs. I'm really not sure how to pronounce his name, man. Ruffy, Huffy, Huffy. Not my forte. Nice strike by Fazeev. These two guys are excellent strikers. Ooh, nice head kick from Ruffy. It was blocked slightly. It was a good head kick, but it was blocked slightly. Ooh, nice straight from Hoofy. Mm-hmm. Ooh, look at Carrington. Knocked that dude out clean. Beautiful knockout by Carrington. Uppercut to the body. And a beautiful three-piece to knock out Castro. Ring center at MSG in the Yankee trunks. You love to see it. Shakur Stevenson with the reaction. That was a gorgeous knockout. Let me see if I can show this on stream. That was a beautiful knockout, man. No, I don't see it yet. What a KO, man. Goes right up to Spike Lee, too. Shushu. It was a gorgeous knockout by Shushu. Genuinely. Yeah, it's tough to score that fight because the biggest shot of the round was the head kick from Hoofy. But I think Fazeev probably won the fight. The round. I think it's probably 1-0 Fazeev here. I don't think Hoofy quite did enough. So my score is going to be 10-9. Fazeev. And what a KO by Shushu Carrington. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. They're very technically matched. Nice trade there. Not much landed. Mm-hmm. Nice lead striking there from Fazeev. Yeah, it is smart to jab with your opponent when you're the shorter fighter, because they're just giving themselves an inherent opening that wouldn't necessarily be there. Very high level strikers, these two. Lots of what tends to happen in these fights between two high level strikers. Lots of hand faking. Lots of angle switching, position changing. It's very interesting to watch, even if there isn't too many moments where they openly trade. That looks better. Closer to me. Nice overhand by Ruffy. Whoa, big flying kick by Ruffy on Fiziev. Nice front jab by Ruffy. I mean, sorry, by Fiziev, not by Ruffy. Not by Ruffy. I think Fiziev is winning this round too. I don't know that there's enough of an edge by Ruffy in the striking. They both landed nice stuff. Body shot by Fiziev. He's not countering well enough for me to be like, oh, he's winning the round. More distance head strikes from Ruffy. I want to make sure I don't miss the start of the Davis-Ortiz fight, but it can't possibly have started yet. Ooh, nice overhand by Ruffy. I don't know if it was enough to swing the round, but it's a nice shot. Nice body kick by Hoofy. Oh, big shot by Hoofy. Another big shot. He's got him down. Swinging wildly for the fences. He hasn't hit him with another shot yet, though. They both go down. It's a weird sprawl from Fiziev, who's moving his head while on the ground. Head movement walled down by Hoofy, but the big shots from the top now. This is definitely a Hoofy round now. Is he going to be able to get the finish? Fiziev's got to get up. It's another huge shot. He's getting battered here. He's getting battered here. Is this the end? He's just too out of it. And it's a knockout from Mauricio Hoofy. I cannot believe that, man. What a beating. Insane striking there from Hoofy. Unbelievable striking from Hoofy there. That was crazy. That was crazy. That finish really started with that first big right hand. Let's see. He landed some really great strikes there in that second round. He'd arguably landed the better strikes in the second round, even though Fiziev did some great stuff. But yeah, that's a great lunging, almost Superman punch, but huge overhand right. And then just turns him completely 360 degrees, and then he lands another one. Beautiful knockdown. Beautiful knockout. Yeah, let me give you guys some volume. Yeah, I sadly don't think there's going to be a way to get you guys any kind of fight audio through this mic, unfortunately. Wonder how long till this Keyshawn fight starts. I'll be back in a few short minutes. I'm going to go use the restroom. I'm going to be back here for this Keyshawn versus Jermaine Ortiz fight. As well as what have we got left? You've just got Hooker versus Sandini and Volkanovski versus Lopez left in this UFC card. So we'll be back for all that in just a minute. Be back on cam in just a minute, you guys. All right, boys, 2 fights starting right now. Hooker versus Saint Denis and Ortiz versus Davis. Davis versus Ortiz. I'll be back on Facecam in just a sec to react to these. Put your votes in chat. Who you think is going to win, Teofimo or Shakur? That fight coming up pretty soon now. Looked like this main event was going to get pushed back quite a bit, but no. It looks like we may actually get it within a reasonable time frame. I'm going to try to get both these fights on my screen at the same time here. Here comes Jermaine Ortiz. Out to the ring. Saint Denis and Hooker are already both in the ring. Keyshawn Davis aura farming. Back turned intro. Keyshawn now entering the ring, and here we go. Saint Denis versus Hooker. Starting now. I've got something playing in my ear, so I'm distracted. Sorry, guys. There we go. I'm going to mute that and actually lock in. Oh. Up tie from Hooker. And there we go. Saint Denis right into the guillotine from Hooker, but no, he rolls out of it. Crazy sprawl there to start. Keyshawn Davis looks devious, man. Keyshawn Davis has a look on his face. Keyshawn Davis has a menacing look on his face right now that I quite like as a fight fan. Yeah, Hooker's throwing some big kicks. Anthony doesn't look great. Yeah, Saint Denis is hurting. Saint Denis is hurting. More good kicks from Hooker. Not great work anywhere else other than the clinch from Saint Denis. All right, boys, we're back. Davis getting his intro right now. Great first round for Hooker right here in the UFC fight. Davis definitely thinking about a KO. He's got that look on his face. And I wonder if Ortiz maybe sees a bit of an over-eager opponent here tonight. He got it. He got that takedown finally. It's tough. Hooker's won the round on the feet, but Saint Denis with nice takedowns there. Glad I don't have to score this fight. I'm scoring this Keyshawn Davis versus Jermaine Ortiz fight here. And here we go. This fight's starting now. Yeah, let's see if Keyshawn goes to the body, how much he goes to the body in this fight. Be interesting to see. Yes, sir. Davis talking to Ortiz. Couple jabs from Ortiz. Ortiz doing good work in this round. It's not bad. Let's go to the live chat. I don't care for Keyshawn's theatrics. Boomer in the comments. Is Ortiz even losing this round? I've seen Ortiz do some good stuff in this round. I have seen Ortiz do some decent stuff in this round. Let's see how people score that. I don't know. Keyshawn seems confident, though. Landed some good stuff. Talked to him a lot. Let's say 1-0 Keyshawn. I have an idea as well. The guy's right. It is funny seeing boxers in the crowd not paying attention to the fight. Hey, man. They spent plenty of time boxing. Nice 1-2 from Keyshawn. Nice overhand from Keyshawn. Keyshawn's activated now. He's got the superior offensive skill set in this fight. Ortiz has a nice jab. Nice 2. Let's see what's going on in this UFC fight right now. If it's even still going on, the fight could be very well be over. We got Saint Denis on top right now. With Hooker got a big cut. Big cut in his face. This is an absolute W over round from Keyshawn. He's bullying Jermaine with big single shots right now. He needs to work some combos. Here, Keyshawn. Yeah, Ortiz, I don't know if Ortiz is a good enough counterpuncher here to deal with this. I think Keyshawn might be a better counterpuncher than Ortiz. He's already shrugging at him like, really? I think Keyshawn's got an edge in this fight, man. I think Ortiz is in trouble. Saint Denis pounding away at Hooker, though, with 30 seconds here in the second round. Elbows from the top from Saint Denis. Hooker covering up. This is brutal. I mean, Hooker needs to give something back or they're going to stop the fight. It's just pure volume from Saint Denis. They're just not stopping the fight, and it's over. Benoit Saint Denis finally gets the finish. He had to load up so many punches. And it's Crawford, Andre Ward, and Shakur Stevenson. With Clarissa Shields as well. And man, oh man, what a loss there for Dan Hooker. That wouldn't have been a big, big win, but man, Benoit Saint Denis brought it. I can't believe that. Incredible finish there by Benoit Saint Denis. What a fight for Benoit. You know, guys, here's what I'm going to do. I'm not happy with the viewership on this stream right now. So I'm going to switch this over to my main channel over at MPC Sports and Gaming. And basically use that as a plug for this channel where these streams are all going to be in the future. I'm happy with how this stream turned out. I had a lot of fun on this stream. And I'll be back next time with I'm not sure what the next fight's going to be that we do a stream for, but there'll be plenty more fight streams in the future, of course, for every big fight. We'll be live over on NPC Fights for the main event of both these cards, because I just think we're going to get better viewership over there. But throw a like and throw a sub my way if you enjoyed this stream, and I'll be back next time. Tune in over on the main channel. Peace out.